All right, man. Here we go. Welcome back. It's Wednesday night, man. We back. Oh, we're gonna have a good time tonight, man. We're gonna have a good time tonight, dog.
Backroad Baptism Tour.
Hold on. There we go. Wake up. We in here tonight, man. Let's get it popping, man. No strings attached. It's a Wednesday night, man. We live, man. Thank all y'all for joining us again. Go ahead and tap y'all go ahead and tap in, man. Let everybody know we live, man. Hit that thumbs up button, jump in the comment section. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna have a good one tonight, man. We're gonna this is our last show to end Black History Month this year. And it was some wow magazine covers that came out, bro. At least some people, let me not go there. Some people feel like they are wild. I gotta be objective, right? So we're gonna talk about some of these black images in media, right? We're gonna talk about ASAP, Johnathan. What's the dude name? Johnathan, what's his name?
Johnathan Majors.
That dude, yeah, him. The Brat might catch some smoke tonight too from some people in the chat. I don't know. We'll talk about the Brat too. But before we get to all that, man, the beautiful people of the cast is here, man. You dig? We got the homie LJ, aka Live. What's up, my guy?
What's good, y'all? Happy Wednesday and welcome back to another banger episode on Wednesday night, like we always do. Cheers.
All right. We got making her return, coming back to in school suspension with us. We got Shody Mo, aka Moneybag Mo. What up, sis?
What's up, y'all? Welcome back on a Wednesday night. Your girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm here tonight, so let's get it.
Yeah, welcome back to the show, family.
You dig? Looking like he just got out of bed. My cousin Torian in here, y'all.
What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I just got done cleaning, actually. I was doing some laundry and I got lost track of time. So, yeah, I'm here, queer, and let's get to this. Wish I had a beer.
That sounded like a damn lie. How the hell you just got you got lost in cleaning and just forgot?
No, I'm like, you don't even be cleaning that much. What's the truth?
I do clean.
You know, never mind. Let me not put your business out there.
Right. No, put it out because I'm open. I'm an open book.
And of course, we got, little sis in here, man. Naomi up in here with us tonight. What up, Nate?
Hey, y'all. Happy No Strings Day. I'm so glad to be back on another Wednesday with y'all with a special guest. So I'm ready to talk that stuff. If you finna smoke one with me, roll up and smoke.
And let them know. Hit them with the jewelry one time.
Yeah, make sure you go to Nays Touch Jewelry. Go get your things, your earrings, your nose ring, your necklaces, all the stuff. Hit me up if you want a custom piece. I got you.
There you go, NaysTouchJewelry.com. So while you're on there, introduce our guest for us, Naomi. He hanging out with us in school suspension, as we call this show. You dig?
Yes, we got a special guest, a Texas artist. We got to put on for the state of Texas. We got Yunté joining us tonight. He just dropped his new album, D&D. So make sure y'all go and check that out because it's fire.
Okay, come on.
100%. Welcome to the show, my guy.
Yes, well,
it's beautiful. It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's great to kick it with you, chop it up with such talent.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So before we get into anything and we forget, because I'm drinking clear tonight, so I might be good. I ain't drinking brown.
No.
If they looking for your music, Yunté, what can they find you at? You know what I'm saying? Platforms where you at?
Now you can find me on all socials, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, at Yunté, YUNTEOU. Again, that's Yunté, YUNTEOU. You can find me on YouTube at Yunté, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, you name it, it's there.
All right, there you go. And if you're looking for the music, describe your style, man, because everybody going to say, well, what do he do? Is he rapping? Is it trap music? I've listened to it before. I rock with it, but let the folks know if you want to describe your style to them.
I feel like I touch the basis of lyricism and rap with an R&B vibe. I like to say all the time, I'm a vibe creator, not a rapper, because at the end of the day, that's what you get from my music. You just get vibes. It's not nothing that you can put under a certain umbrella, a certain category. It's just you hear it, you're like, oh, that's Yunté. Like,
right.
No, it's definitely a vibe. I think that's like the perfect way to describe it. Because I'm not too much of like a rap heavy person either. So like that's why I really like it.
Thank you.
At some points, I feel like it was like spoken word, like
Yeah, that's literally what I was
like
just.
yeah, but with like a musical touch though. Like it's because it's spoken word, they just put so much emotion into their shit. They don't even need a beat. But like this was like that incorporated into music, so it's super.
Yeah,
tight.
and then still hitting them notes, giving you a little singing R&B vibe too.
Right.
Hey,
So let me do this for the people, man. Since we talking about it, let's put them on a little bit. Let's play a little something, man. From you want to introduce this home plate, right?
yeah, that's home play. It's a single track 2 off the newly released album D&D. Just dropped that on Sunday, so go ahead, tap in, listen to that, run up the streams. Music video for that is on YouTube as well. Go run that up.
Let's go. Let me play this. Hold on. There you go.
When the last time that I told you I'm proud of you, babe? Fuck that little attitude out of you, crazy. Don't listen to rumors, them hoes, they be hating. I'ma put LV inside of Mercedes. She gon' stay loyal, stay down to the pavement. I don't do features without getting payment. My team full of giants, we loading the base. Right to the low, we all make it home safe. Right to the low, we all make it home safely. I told her destiny, it was our destiny. Look in your eyes, I can tell you ain't trusting me. Then it's like, damn, why the fuck you be stressing me? Could never.
All right, we can't give y'all too much. Can't give y'all too much.
I like that.
Damn, why the fuck you be stressing me? Period.
I think I heard it somewhere. One of y'all hoes is playing it. I'm so familiar. I'm like, wait. TikTok? Wait, do you got TikTok?
I got a TikTok too. Yeah, Yunté on there too.
Okay, definitely.
There you go. So I know y'all.
I'm glad y'all like it. I'm glad y'all vibe with it.
Super fly.
Yeah.
What's good, Jasmine? Welcome back to the show.
We'll play some more of that for y'all tonight. Maybe get into another track. Let's see how these drinks start flowing in me. I might, I don't want to do the whole album, but no, we'll get it popping tonight, man. Thank you for hanging out with us, man.
Of course.
But before we go, some more on you though. How long you been? I know you did the college thing. Were you doing music that whole time, or how long have you been doing your music thing?
Yeah, so actually, just like everybody else, I used to sing in the choir back
in church.
Yeah, in church back.
Church.
For singing. That's at that point, like it was like you either sing or you come clean the yard. It's like I so then I actually got serious about the music around my freshman year of college. I was fresh out of high school. I went to Panhandle State up in Oklahoma, and it wasn't much to do there. Like it wasn't much to do at all. One of my good friends, Jay Mitch, he was deep in the music, and he got me to start writing to some beats and stuff like that. And at the time, like I was just rapping, just trying to tell a story, but just really rapping, not really comfortable in myself. And then around, I would say maybe I did that for a little bit, like heavy in the rap. And then I say maybe around 2019, really around that COVID time, like is when I really locked in on the R&B vibe. Like it was like, all right, I feel like this is my niche. This is where I need to be at. And this is me being able to tell my story of what I'm going through, what I done dealt with, which I'm pretty sure other people done dealt with, but people not talking about that, So I just continue on to that, and that's where we at today.
No doubt. Who's some of the people that like either you just the influence, maybe, right? Maybe you didn't try to like, patting yourself after them, but just a musical influence for you.
One of my biggest music influences is, I would say, Tory Lanez, honestly. I'm a huge Tory
Is that who you want to go with right now, Yunté?
Hey, look. Hey, man, honestly, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Hey, I know. Hey,
No, the music is there. I get it.
I'm the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. I listen to a lot of a lot of Tory, a lot of Brent Fayez for the most part. 6 Lat, K Camp, those vibes. That's like the main gist of course, Drake. Like those are just the main gist of the artists that I listen to on the day-to-day that really just kind of influence me. It's kind of like I'll be listening to one of their songs and I'll be like, damn, I need to go write. Like literally, like if I'm just driving or like I'll listen to a song and it'll make me want to listen to one of my songs, and then from there I'm writing. Like it's a constant thing.
Dope. That's what's up.
That's super dope.
Hey man, we gonna tap up in here, man. We finna get into a couple of things here. What up, Mike? Anybody else want to jump in the chat, man? If y'all go to the music, y'all got any questions for him? Feel free to jump in, man. We'll chime in with any questions for Yunté. He gonna rock with us for a little bit, man, and we gonna talk about some of these black images in media. It's kind of fitting that we got you here because you are artist, potentially, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you'll be in these spaces real soon. So it's gonna be really cool to get your perspective on some of this. But before we get there, you know what we do. We always got to start with the ratchetness, right?
For sure.
Everybody comes on here, whether you on the panel or in the chat, to express yourself in your most organic state or as much as YouTube will allow, right? We don't censor the chat, man. Say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. We finna get it popping tonight, right? We're gonna talk about some of these recent images of black folks in the media. But first, the foolishness. Who caught this on social media, right? Who caught this, man? Dude was going through his girl's phone and found a bunch of foolishness. Apparently, she out here. Torin, you did online, right, Torin?
You said what?
I said, I know you saw this one, right?
I didn't actually.
You didn't see this?
Like, I think I was the one who seen it and I sent it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you can't see, I know it's kind of small, but if you're looking at it, he went through her phone and this dude's hitting her up about prices and meetup time.
Oh, I did see that she was selling punani. Yeah.
Dang.
Somebody please read this for me because I can't see it. I have 2020.
I'll start off. Let's start like the one on the left. So the one on the left, it starts off with her saying, "So you just won't head?" Him like, he like, "Nah. What if it's the same? LOL." She like, "Okie dokie." He said, "Bet, finna grab some rubbers, then I'll be there pulling up." Okay, it's apartment 30. Bet, it's upstairs. So she just setting it up on that one. But it's another one that's a little bit more explicit because he goes, "What's your rate?" She says, "How long you looking for?" He said he ain't even get no time. He just said, "I need some ussy," right? And so she started running down prices. He was like, "Let's do an hour. Where you located?" He dropped the addy for her. It's official. It's going down, right? So who's in violation here? Was he bugging because he picked up the phone, or is she just out of pocket? Y'all let me know.
You know, I don't never fall for that invasion of privacy shit when it goes through. When it happened, you go through somebody's phone and you find some shit like that. But like with that, I don't even know like how a man would react. Like you just got to put the phone down and walk away and never talk to her again at this point because that is too out of pocket. Like not you out here selling pussy and not telling you like
so her guy found this in her phone.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. No, like he thought she was cheating. That's like some whole other.
That's worse.
That's like, worse. Yeah.
Like
I don't know what's worse, honestly.
But like, would it be worse because it's just work?
Yeah, I'm like, on the one
like
hand,
she loves
she's
it.
been paid.
Yeah,
she being safe. Hey, she made him go get some rubbers. That's
and she did. She was like, "No, I use condoms."
Because otherwise, we're like, "Oh wait, you're doing this shit for free? Like, oh, you fucking for free?" That would be a whole other issue. But either way, this is complete insanity. Like to find this in your girl's phone, you gotta, I don't know, throw the whole phone and the girl away at that point. Like, there's no coming back from that. That's that. It is what it is.
Like, my thing, the way I look at it is like, damn, what if he was out one day and like one of her customers walked by? Like,
or you just get on your pimp shit. Like, this could be a great opportunity to like become the pimp that you always wanted to be.
But everybody
it's like, I already have a pimp.
See, guys, see.
And look, hold on. Let me read this last one. I only read two of them. Let me read the last one over there. Because this dude was nasty. See? So he started off, I only got 120. Yeah, he like, I only got 125. She was like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming through. And then she asked him the question that she should. Are you affiliated with any law enforcement of any kind?
No,
he don't even
everyone that.
Wow.
Yeah, she did ask everybody that. But he responded nasty. He responded, she was like, do you affiliate with any law enforcement? He go, no. Do you like your pussy licked? So he
they're asking the important questions. Okay,
right.
They both were important questions on both sides.
Let's make this clear.
And this ain't disparage sex workers, right? This ain't, because shout out to the sex workers out there, right? I'm not mad at getting your pay. But if you go into a client, somebody that, you know, and he's coming into it wanting to eat the box of a known sex worker, that's kind of wild to me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
It happened every day, B.
Right.
Damn, that's cold. Hold, but let me go on though. So let me go on. She was like, yeah, but basically there ain't enough money, right? So she was like, no, it's only she said no, it's 200 for an hour. And then he say, is no condom okay? She was like, no, I use condoms, sweetheart.
Wow.
She, she using condoms.
Girl.
No, that is good. That at least she's doing that. And she was using terms in a text message and shit. I'm like, damn, I really ain't no fucking hooker. I was like, what the fuck is QB? What does that even mean?
Oh, yeah, she going in.
Like she's a professional. Like she been doing this, and he probably like got with her like in the midst of her being this person.
He was like, what?
I know she's probably been this person for God knows how long. Like she's like, I'm not gonna stop like my money at this point. Like I'll just keep on the low.
But that's definitely something you should just let a man know.
Absolutely.
But like for her to have all this free time, to be like having sex with these other men, no, for real, like where is he at? It made me wonder what he been on.
He working. What you talking about? Where is he at? The dude got to work, man. I mean, what's wrong with you?
No, look, what's the timestamps on them texts? I'm trying to see because no, ain't no way.
Okay, so let me bring it back up. So here's one red flag though. So can y'all see this on the one text message at the top, on the right hand side, the top one? That one is showing 296 messages.
Oh wow.
so she got 200 messages.
Definitely got
She in the bed. She paying the rent.
No facts, like he probably been getting iced out, like damn, just like she had a good job, like she probably been taking care of him.
She's like, yeah, I'm a content creator, just okay.
That's wild, bro. I seen that. I was like, yo.
Like, oh, I work from home.
He found himself a city girl, and like then he went and dug for the dirt and found the complete tea. So boom.
He found some food. Hold on, who said city girls? You, Lionel? Let's take it to the next level of city girls, because this right here went viral as well too here recently. I don't know what institution this is from, but apparently the ladies in prison are out here showing the ass. They out here.
Not they didn't cut up the panties into thongs.
That's
I know damn well they is not giving you no thong in jail.
Yeah, this is a viral photo of what is this? 1, 2, 3, 6 women that are incarcerated that are, I guess, trying to get their OnlyFans popping. I don't know what's going on right here.
They better get on it, okay? Because these men be out here making it happen too. So I'm glad to see this side of it. Because I feel like I always be seeing niggas in jail, like what niggas in jail be doing. I don't be seeing that much women.
They out here getting it. Okay, talk to me, Yunté. Is anybody? I don't know if you got a lady, so I don't want to be violating, but is anybody?
Hey, freedom. Okay. Freedom. Nah, that's crazy though. Like what Naomi said, you don't never see like female jail TikTok. Like you only see male. Like the girls don't get phones too. Like right. I'm trying to see what that side like. I'm trying to pay their bond. Give me their info.
No, that's because men literally will have some women on the outside like taking care of shit. Like,
oh yeah, they lit.
Both sides.
Club prison. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up.
Then the bottle girls.
Yeah, they in there. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And they listen. Let's be honest. They in shape, so I don't know if it's they working out in there. I don't know what's going on. It's popping in there though. Hold on, the homie Caleb said all credit card fraud. I know. Crib, it's a wrap. They stealing everything. Lord have mercy. Yeah, they popping out here, so they better get that. They better get that OnlyFans popping ASAP. Because I know it's some dudes ready to subscribe, man.
Untouched market.
Huh.
That's true. It's very true.
You dig? I'm like, hey man. Somebody said I got bail money. There you go.
What's that show? Love After Lockup needs to pick them up.
Max, I forgot about Love After Lockup. Yeah.
Special with this crew.
Yeah, I'm just saying because they out here they look like they lit in there. First of all,
that's how you get me to watch that show for real. Okay, this is interesting.
I didn't even think about it until Naomi said it. I just was like, I just saw a woman. I just assumed a thong. But yeah, she had to cut those into a thong, right?
That was one of my first thoughts too. It was just like, this had to be a homemade thong.
Yeah.
Set up was rolled up.
But shout out to the design skills. Everybody's not
They was
able.
working hard on this. Okay, they were like, okay, we got to get styled up. They found a way to make it work.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Shout out
Shout
to
out.
these 6.
Shout out to them, man. They getting it in tonight. Hey, man, if you're not subscribed to the show, we'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button for us tonight as well, man. Everybody that's listening to us in the podcast section, man, whether it's on iTunes or Spotify, wherever it is that you listen to your podcast, we do appreciate all of y'all support, man, over the course of the show. Thank y'all, man. We continue to grow over there. And yeah, man, hit the not only hit the subscribe and the thumbs up for the show, but also hit the bell icon. So that way, whenever it is that we going live, man, you get that notification. Every Wednesday night, we pop it off. We got some new content coming as well. And yeah, man, you can just stay tapped in with us. Also hit us up on our social media at what's the IG, Torian? Quick, Torian. Most. What's the IG?
I think it's underscore no strings.
You know, I
Let me
still
look it up real quick.
Do better, because that's ridiculous. Hell no.
don't know. But now, and we just got the TikTok popping. What's the TikTok?
You should know this by now. No, I'm just kidding. It's No Strings Pod.
There you go. Hit us up on the TikTok as well, man. We'd appreciate that support from y'all, man. And yeah, we got a photo shoot coming up. We finna take some new pics and rearrange some stuff, man. So y'all tap in with us over there. We do appreciate that, man. Okay, let's go here. Have y'all caught some of these magazine covers lately?
Yes. You know I did.
Okay, so what's my dude's name? The swole dude that everybody was kind of mad at first.
Johnathan Majors.
Okay.
Know his name.
You said what?
You
I
said
know his name. Put some respect on my name.
no. That's because Ant-Man 3 was amazing. I need to go back and see that
Really? Was it that good, Naomi?
immediately. I really liked it, and I gotta go see it again.
Okay, but everybody had I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people had opinions. Let's just say that about the spread that he did. What was it? Was it Ebony magazine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it was on Ebony too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Ebony magazine. I'll pull it up real quick for y'all. But what y'all when y'all initially saw it? Did y'all think anything? Was there anything that popped into your mind, or was it just business as usual? What did y'all think?
Yeah, I thought, what's that purring? Oh wait, that's my pussy.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yo,
What a wild Wednesday.
22 minutes, and that's where you at, Torian. Wow.
Yes. I was like, whoa, what is going on? It's something. You doing something to me.
So that was first thought.
Okay, let's get Torian horny ass on the side for a second.
Y'all asked.
Y'all-
Y'all literally asked. As soon as I heard him say, "What's purring?" I said, "Oh Lord."
No.
here it comes."
He
Yeah,
did
okay, let me
great.
pull it up for
You
y'all.
go to the
Yes,
blue walk
like,
for 30
I'm just so
seconds after that
excited
one.
for
To the
Loki.
blue walk for 30 seconds.
I'm so
There you
excited for Loki.
Yeah, people they was like, yeah, he looking a little I guess I don't know, they were saying he looked at it, he was what were they saying? Effeminate? It was a word that I kept being thrown around a lot.
Mm.
I did see a little bit of people talking about that.
Those pants, are those boots tied into those pants?
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, they like
boot pants.
It's all listen.
It's some designer. They be doing that.
Okay, so let me listen. We got an artist right here with us. So Yunté, you going in?
Hold on.
What?
His name is Yunté. You
What did
just like my mama. Y'all would just be.
What did I say?
You say Yunté.
I don't. Okay, well, damn. You got to correct me, shit.
It's
I
all
do
good.
have to correct you.
Yes, you do.
You do have to be corrected. It's
I'm
okay.
like, look, because I got a name that people don't be pronouncing right, and I
Miss
we'll
Naomi.
get that shit
You don't
straight.
pronounce that right.
Okay, because no, exactly. But so I'm sure your
Although
wife didn't
Hispanic
have.
people do
I'm sure
tend to-
your wife has had people call her Naomi.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hispanic people say Naomi.
Oh, and I correct them. I'm like, no, it's Naomi. I'm like, bitch, I will take you back to grade school. Like, I homeschool my son. I know how to teach people to read now. Like, bitch, we could go through this.
Hilarious. Now y'all know I'm bad with names anyway, so I'm close with the Yunté. But Yunté, so Yunté.
Yes, sir.
We hit you up. all right, Mike, we want to bring you in. We got a photo shoot for you. Let's get it in, right? We picking out your wardrobe for you, and we giving you some poses. Are you like, is there a point that you're like, I'm uncomfortable with this, or is it just art? You know what I'm saying? Or are you just like, it's just a magazine?
Nah, absolutely. I feel like there's a line between art and just crossing over. I mean, I feel like a lot of the times you see it all the time where they talk about black men in media always have to portray a certain thing, like why the black actor got to wear the dress, things like that. Like, and I feel like oftentimes these major publications try to use that to demasculinize black men. So I feel like I wouldn't be comfortable with that. I would have to step up and say, hey, let's try to swing it a different way,
Can I put a shirt on? And
yeah.
No, I'm playing no, okay. But no.
Can I fix my lips? Can I just look straight? Can I look seductive? Like,
I think some of it comes down to a personal preference, though, right? I think, but it appears though that he was comfortable with it, you know what I'm saying? But other people weren't. So that's why I had the question for you, because it's interesting. I think sometimes, at least from what I've heard, some artists they just go along with it. It's three things. One, they just feel like it's just art, right? So it's like, it's just art. I was going to be a part of the art. Some, they go along with it because they're just scared. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to mess up the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, I'm just gonna rock out. And then the others that come with what you just said, they're like, you know what? Can we do something different? I'm just uncomfortable with it. And I think all three are okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you're a bad person for either one, but it's an interesting argument right now, though, right? So
yeah, because I think it could definitely be like, because if you were like a new artist and maybe you're coming from being like, a regular person, like you're getting into these spaces and they're like, okay, well, this is fashion. Like, this is the stylist and like the designer coming to you like, okay, well, we got this super dope collection we want you to wear on this front page magazine. You're about to get like, but knowing that things are more than what they seem, like knowing that there is always kind of a deeper agenda, because at the end of the day, like when it comes to this media, there are certain ways they want things portrayed for sure. Like, so I don't know. It is some back and forth. I can see both sides.
What say you, Moneybag Mo?
I honestly don't really see anything wrong with this because, I mean, I can understand other people's perspectives about, the agenda and things like that, but I also see a lot of fashion content on my timelines. And okay, look, that's a valid point right there. And I didn't know it was for Valentine's Day. I personally think this is a well put together image. Like everything is cohesive. Like it looks good to me. And even the pose, like, yeah, it may not be like standard, but for the setting and for the feminine energy that's coming on through this picture, it's giving to me. Like I like it. I mean, I wouldn't say like, I would expect men to just dress like this, but for a magazine cover for like photo shoots and things like that, I've definitely seen white artists and people that, are white people in the industries and things like that also dressing somewhat feminine as well. So that's why I guess I'm not really leaning towards the agenda. I think it's a lot having to do with that, there's so much emphasis on letting people do what they want to do, let men be a little less masculine sometimes, like the whole nail polish thing, like with men wearing nail polish and stuff. Like younger generations are looking to normalize those things. And so that's why I'm like, I feel like this is targeted marketing towards, groups that we're trying to get your attention. You know what I'm saying? So like, I definitely see
at what groups. And then it was interesting because when you did describe the cover, you like described it as feminine twice, and he's a man.
Because that's what everyone is saying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm describing it that way. But I'm saying, as far as it goes, like I when I saw this picture, I wasn't thinking like, okay. Like I was like, okay, like I see the vision. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if it was also for Valentine's Day, it's like, okay, this is appropriate. But I can understand people being uncomfortable with things. But I just think, I guess because I have eyes in the younger generations as well, like this doesn't seem too far-fetched, like because that's where a lot of the focus is. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of like attention trying to be grabbed from the younger and Gen Z generations. Like that's what they're trying to get. Like, because they're the ones that are consuming the majority of this media. So that's why I'm saying I don't think it's necessarily a certain, like, not gender, but like race or nationality. I think it's more so like just like certain age groups type of thing, or I don't know. I feel like this man can kind of do anything at this point. Like, I'm not attracted in the way that a lot of other people are, but I definitely respect a lot of the photo shoots that I've seen him do. He just seems to be cool with doing a lot of different things. Maybe this is just his thing. Like, I feel like, I don't know, if this was something uncomfortable for him, I mean, as much as he's been doing, I don't know. This is who was running Ebony magazine? Like,
It is a black woman.
if y'all want to get down to that.
It is a black woman, and I believe she's married to a white man. So now
I'm like, and I remember there was like a whole thing about Ebony about they weren't paying their staff, like they weren't paying the writers or something. It was like so crazy.
Well, let me ask my dude on the show. This is our fashion person on the show.
I'm like, please, I gotta hear both Lionel and Torian. I'm literally waiting.
I got a great question for Torian, but for Lionel though, because Lionel is Mr. Fashion Forward, right? He's always for the fashion vibe. I'm surprised he's not wearing his glasses tonight. Usually he pull up wearing some damn glasses. What say you, Lionel?
Yeah. I feel like if it's him, like I feel like if this is him, because I've been in like photo shoots and it can be like awkward, but I typically don't need direction. I'll just like give it up how I feel and come how I'm coming. But then I know some people need direction like whenever they're doing a shoot. So I feel, but this doesn't even look like it would have needed direction. This seems like, to go this far, it seems like that would have been him. So I feel like on one hand, if it's like, make sure you pose like this, like pucker your lips, like if it's that intentional, then like, of course that's strange. Like, what's your intention? But like, this is just how he's coming, then what do you do? Like, if that's just like he moved into that pose, and like, what do you do? And when I initially saw it, I just thought, oh, okay, like he has a new movie coming out, which I was thinking Creed. I didn't even realize he was in the Ant-Man. So I was just thinking it makes sense that he's on the cover. That was like my initial thought, and like kept scrolling. But like, I feel like when people like get into the, like they're trying to emasculate people, like men, like what, like I don't understand how like that could actually happen. It, like, cause you're gonna be who you are, period. It's not like any like seeing an image will actually make you. At least in my opinion. Like, who knows? Maybe some people like see images and then like, okay. But ultimately, I feel like if this is how he's coming and it's just how he's coming, it's not like, that's like me being given the benefit of the doubt. Like, if this is actually him, then like it's not about like actually affecting people. But if it is like the industry, like saying make sure you cross your legs, make sure your lips are puckered, then that's the whole thing of its own. But then how do we know? We don't know that to just make it seem like, oh, they're trying to emasculate people. When like it's a thing too to make sure that people are able to be as creative as they feel, especially like black men. So then it's on one hand, if like it's not the agenda and it's just like this is how he came, then this is everyone's overreaction at that point, But then if it is, the agenda, then but still at that point, I don't know. That's kind of how I've been looking at this whole thing. I haven't felt one way like either way. I just kind of felt like
no, I literally scrolled past. Like I didn't even really look at the picture, truly.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
like, oh, he doing another photo shoot. Like that's kind of what I thought, because I've been seeing a lot of his.
No, because he's literally been on the timeline.
Yes,
so
like
much.
so much. So I was like, okay, it's just another photo shoot. Like, okay,
Yeah.
it's for Ebony, you know what I'm saying? And again, if it was for Valentine's Day, like I see the vision. And Stanley kind of co-signed in the comments saying the same. Like he's promoting a marketing agenda. I think it's now in to embrace femininity, and that's kind of in the way that what I was saying.
What is that though? Like,
but that's good.
But that's why they're trying to test the boundaries, because we don't know.
But if that is like what's happening now, this is the day and age where you're embracing more femininity. Men are being more feminine. Then like,
let's go. Let me ask my man.
You want to say?
Let me
before we move forward, let me just say.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me just say, like, because then on the other hand, like the image that like that's synonymous to black men is like almost like imbecile vibe, like sagging, like gun down, gun the fuck down, like guns here, guns there, gun everywhere. You get a gun, you get a gun, you get a gun. And like that's like a thing. So it's like what's like in the name of like just a person being themselves, like what's the issue with that?
No,
When
and
nobody
it's
says
definitely
anything
that
when it's
too.
like drug down, gun down images, like when, because that's absolutely not the shit that I would want. Like if you want to talk about images, like then that's what's synonymous to black men. People be locking their door when you walk by, bitch, like, oh shit, like a black person. Like, no, absolutely not. Like in the name of like not being guns and not being violent.
Okay, so the media gives us black men being gunned down and black men in dresses. Are those the only two options?
No, Kanye
No, but
West
you
is
know
one of
what's
the like
funny? I think,
largest fashion like inspirers on the planet is Kanye
Yeah.
West.
I
No
think.
facts, but I feel like those are just too extreme, huh?
Well, I was gonna say, I think there are more images out there. I just think that like when those particular things that you just brought up come up, that like we hyper focus on those. Like when that comes up, that becomes like a big thing. But hold on, I want to get to Torian in here because y'all,
No.
Torian jumped out here and started talking about he got wet, and we just let we need Torian to cool down for a second. So now he's has collected himself now. No, I'm interested in your take on this though, Torian, because like I was sitting back and I was like, I wanted to hit you up about this, right? Just to like, I'm like, yeah, I want to talk about like, nah, let's have it. I want to have a fresh conversation where we never spoke about this before. Cause I was like, on a certain level, right? Because everybody's kind of talking about this, and you know, I respect everybody's opinion because your opinion is your opinion. You know how we do it on this show. But on a certain level, though, is it offensive that people are saying that, like, you know, if he is quote unquote being feminine or whatever, you know, like whatever he's doing, he's, you know, he's giving whatever he's giving, right? Like,
Yeah.
what say you?
I didn't like the conversation. I just thought it was like, especially with people not knowing, like it was more of a background image.
Look, God,
Yeah.
good Lord, and it cut you off. He knew
That no, you still not.
that you stuck in the matrix. There you go. They said Torian was gonna get on some foolishness. We're gonna cut his ass off.
That was crazy. Not they cut his mic.
No, sir.
No, that shit is still like.
Torian, the Lord did not want to hear you.
I'm like, yeah, he gonna have to come back on.
You see? But no, you know, I like Yunté's Yunté. God damn it, my fault. I like Yunté's point that he was making though, because he was saying that, like, yo, that may be cool for somebody, but personally for me, I'm gonna say, yo, can we do something a little different? And that's fine, right? I think, but like, see, the problem that I almost say the problem that I had with the whole conversation around the Johnathan Majors thing, but I think one of the big things that happened was people were saying he's effeminate, he's being emasculated because he's a big, strong black man. They want to put him in this position. And on a certain level, we can't say that we don't understand the agenda, right, from the media, because there definitely is an agenda on a certain level.
I'm about to say, even just seeing thinking of like the 3 pictures he posted, like, you know,
yeah,
of the magazine covers.
Okay, hold on.
The media pictures that are coming through.
And he's drinking wine now. This nigga's drinking wine. Yeah, he'll get a drink. Okay, let's go, Torian.
Shit. When I first seen the whole thing about the conversation, it was just, I hate when people always try to just bring up the emasculating or demasculating of like men, just when they like they said, embrace their femininity. Like, I feel like we all got both energies, you know, and you got to have like a good balance. Not necessarily equal balance, but you gotta have like a nice balance of just both energies. And I feel like this image was like a great example of a masculine man just embracing a little, you know. Even though the whole photo shoot was just a cosplay of an anime character, who in the anime is this brawly man who had like a feather jacket on. And he was posed just like that. So that was another thing. Like, people just didn't do their research. Like, if they really know, they know. But then again, I just feel like I don't get where people were saying like he's taken away from masculinity. Like, when he's presenting it and he's presenting a little bit of femininity. Like, he's got these muscles just poking, you know. And I don't know what it was. Like, what's the cross legs that they saying like he emasculating them, like. But I've seen a lot of
men cross their legs.
Yeah, I'm like, so what part of it? Like, is just the lips? I mean, like, that man just poke his lips out like that. Like if you go to any other photo shoot, his lips always poke, or maybe people don't think like maybe it's because his head was tilted, so he
always like that.
A lot of pictures, his lips look like that.
Okay, well, shit. All right.
Some similar types of poses, but no, like I did see the thing about the anime character too. People talking about, this is just like a little cosplay thing, and that's what I definitely think that's a great explanation of it, Torian, though, just like saying that I see the masculinity kind of popping out, but I don't think there's anything wrong with portraying a softer image sometimes, because maybe he is buff and strong, but like he might be a sweet ass person, like in reality. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, when you say hold on,
no, don't even do that, Roy. No, I'm talking about
I was making sure for your sake.
Talking about like maybe he's not as macho as y'all think he is. Just because he got muscles, don't mean he's macho like people think. Like obviously he had. I mean, not to say that I don't know what the situation was, but I feel like he could have turned down these shoots as well. You know what I'm saying? Like. Just like, Yunté was saying about like, I would definitely try to maybe take a little bit of a creative direction, kind of make some adjustments here and there. Like, I mean, with him and the attention that he's been getting, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they would probably be willing to work with him at least, if he had some concerns about things. But he seems like he's in his element to me. He seems like he's in his element when it comes to these photo shoots in any setting personally. When I see him, I'm like, okay, like, I don't think I've really seen much with him in. I might have seen one movie with him in it. But like that in itself, I was like, he looks like he's in his element when it comes to these photo shoots. So that's why I'm like, I see the vision.
Is this particular picture like, is this, again, this is just him, just no shirt, just flowers. I think this is, what do you think about this one? I was going to go through a couple of these photos.
I'm like, he really did a great job with this photo shoot for him not to even be like a model. Like these are actually really good pictures.
Right. I'm like, all these, it's a little bit of femininity in it. Like, see there, you gotta look. They just like to pick
these pictures. These are great.
Like, look at that. That's
shots.
nice.
Like, if I was on America's Next Top Model, like these would be like this.
No, like because these are like boom.
Yes, it's like just consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Like you will continue on in the hopes of becoming. Like there's something about this shoot that I feel like just triggered people. But this kind of stuff be triggering people. Period. Like black people be getting triggered by what? Like it's just like relax. But like at one point, it's no shade, of course, like Yunté's shirt. But at one point, that would have been a thing, like maybe 10 or 15 years ago. I'm like, wait, you got on pink? Like seriously, like it's that close-minded of a culture that we're speaking to here.
But right now, people are having a conversation because they feel like the Illuminati just got Glorilla. They're like, oh, they just got her. She posted.
Oh, they probably did. She was at the
touch some grass.
Yunté, don't let him get you, dog. Don't let him get you, man.
No, dead ass.
Hey, man, we got Yunté rocking with us tonight, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his music, man. He in here chilling with us, man, in school suspension. He got the new single out, Home Plate. All platforms, they can catch that?
Yeah, Home Plate, all platforms. New album, D&D out. All platforms just released on Sunday. Hey man, right. Run up the views, run up the streams.
You dig? So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Let me get
the vibes.
Let me get it up again. Let me cue it up. Let me cue it back up. Hold on. Let me cue this back up for y'all, man. Let's play some more of this Home Play. I'm gonna take it back to the beginning of this Home Play because these first bars are killer. Let's play some of this.
When the last time that I told you I'm proud of you, baby? Fuck that little attitude out of you, crazy. Don't listen to rumors, them hoes, they be hating. I'ma put LV inside of Mercedes. She gon' stay loyal, stay down to the pavement. I don't do features without getting payment. My team full of giants, we loading the base. Right to the low, we all make it home safely. Right to the low, we all make it home safely. I told her destiny, it was our destiny. Look in your eyes, I can tell you undressing me. Then it's like, damn, why the fuck you be stressing me? Could never do you wrong, bitch, I ain't pleasure. Be here from the side, I can make you say anything. I'm on the road, why you can't never come with me? Gripping her body, she moaning so precious. Smacking her head, yeah, she love to be disciplined. Put her legs in the air like a parenthesis. So deep is the deepest for emphasis. Say she can't fuck with no middle.
Yeah, man. Y'all go make sure y'all check that out, man. Go check out the video, man. Y'all go catch that, man. That's some fire. What was that shot at?
Shot at downtown Dallas at Dirk Nowitzki's Hero Field.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Smooth
super dope.
shot, bro. It was crazy. Went through a lot to get in there, but hey, got the vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's super dope. Do you have a like a specific person that you work with on your videos, or is it a bunch of people? Different people?
Yeah, most recently I've been working with Keaton Jones. He's a great videographer, well respected director. Been dealing with him most recently. Have Jalen Bin Laden, that's my photographer on my team, going around with me. Got Brooklyn, that's my other photographer. We just got the right team around me so we can make this happen, you know.
No,
Shout out to the
facts.
team, man.
Facts. It's about having a good team. I always tell everybody, man. That's why I always shout out the team here on No Strings, because it starts with a good team. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we
Absolutely.
rocking with you. We rocking with you. Y'all make sure y'all go run that up, man. He got some other. I'm gonna play another vibe too before we get out here tonight. I want to play that. I want to play that player. That's my shit. I know y'all like Heaven.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that player. I'm gonna play some player shit up in here. Y'all make sure y'all run it up though, man. Same spelling that you see on the screen. That's where you pull it up on the streaming sites, correct? They can pull up under your name right there.
Yes, sir.
Yunté. Y'all make sure y'all pull
I'll
that up.
with TE.
There you go. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with them right there. Get them, man, before the Illuminati get them. Y'all get on them early
That's
before.
crazy. The Illuminati disbanded in 2015, Roy.
No, it did not. Y'all get him because trust me.
Up, Roy.
You to think, Naomi.
Once Yunté
it's different now.
Once Yunté get invited to the damn Rock Nation brunch, he out of here. So y'all gotta
They got him.
once he hit the brunch, he
I'm
out of here,
living
man.
good though.
Yeah, no, man, we definitely rock with it. Okay, so we talked about Johnathan Majors a little bit. How about ASAP Rocky? ASAP Rocky caught some slugs. I was like, damn, he caught some slugs for no reason.
So just mad over anything. Like,
hold on. Here's how deep it got with the ASAP. So people that don't know, it was a magazine cover on the cover of Vogue. It was ASAP is holding him and Rihanna's baby. Rihanna is in front of him and she's got her hand back and he's holding her hand. You know, they just like walking, look like through the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like a family walking. You know what I'm saying? He got the baby. And people wild out was like, oh, he's being emasculated. Look at how effeminate he is back there with. I was like, yo.
It's the same crew.
ASAP has always looked androgynous.
Here's how deep it
goes.
They just running around here running amok with their pitchforks and their shit.
People look, this is how deep it got. Here's the edit that they did on the Vogue cover.
No.
Oh my gosh, I've seen this dude about says you can read people through the lines of the body.
Yeah, they broke it all down.
Very interesting.
They was like, look at Rihanna, she's strong and dominant.
But she is the one leading.
She literally just her damn magazine shoot.
Literally just get the Super Bowl.
Hey.
You dig? And they was like, oh, look at him. He's a submissive, nurturing, feminine man. I don't even know what the hell that even means.
With that though, like, what is wrong with that? Like
the man is holding his damn son.
Oh.
You dig? It was like, nah, bro, that don't work. It was like, look at him. They was like her hand and his hand. They're holding hands, but they was like where their hands are holding, it's right over his genitals. And so that's cock shaming him. I was like, yo, this is crazy, bro.
Gosh, this is why I don't be on the internet like that no more. Because there is too much energy being put into one picture.
No, but I mean, when you look at things like that, like, of course you can see surface level. Like, if you just look surface level and that's as far as you're gonna go, as like this picture looks good, it's a couple, it's a family, they're on Vogue, like this is great. Like you could just see that, but I feel like there's always a little deeper that you can look and see that there is implicit things that are going in the media, and that's how, like, you know, I don't know.
Well, at the end of the day,
for me, this is like I mean,
she is leading because, of course, there is like this feminist group, like movement, to where like they want women to be like, you know, Like, you're the leader. You can run this whole household. You can provide and do all this stuff. And then especially like how they do our Black men, like, because they set Black women up in a way to where they can like excel the best, right? Like, Black women are most likely to graduate college and be working in like corporate America and be employed. Like, and that shit is a real thing. And that has been strategically done to like Black men. And then, so this is also portrayed in the media where it's like, you know, I don't know. But of course, you can just say it's a good picture. And
let me ask our guest the question real quick. So, Yunté, let's say,
yes, sir.
Let's say, because look, listen, any moment now, trust me, it can break any moment now. Megan is gonna break up a party. After that shit, after that trial, that shit is on thin ice. So let's say that shit is on thin ass ice, right? So let's say you get with Megan, right? You and Megan are together now, right? And it's a magazine cover, and it's something similar to this. Are you like? I'm just asking because, like, I don't know if I would have even thought of saying, "Oh, well, why she got to be in the front? Why can't I be in the front and she holding my hand from behind?"
I feel like it's like Mo was saying, like that's the problem with the social media era. It's people diving too deep into stuff. I feel like they just, first of all, Rihanna just had the Super Bowl, so of course she's the face that everybody wants to see. So obviously they gonna have her the front runner. I don't think it's like shaming ASAP. Like I don't think he looked at it like that. Like he, like you said, he holding his baby, he kissing his baby. Like
he happy to be here. He didn't fucking got on Rihanna.
Like,
he riding the Super Bowl away. He like,
well, he wouldn't be on the Vogue cover. Seriously, he wouldn't have been in the like. There's no reason for him to have been in touch with Vogue besides the fact that Rihanna is getting this cover based on all the shit she has going. This is like insane. Like clearly he's gonna be like the fact that he's even on the cover at all. That's already like okay, she's clearly inclusive because this could have just been her shit. She could have had the cover. I've seen a lot of their photos. Like it could have just been her or just her and the baby. But then that would have been like, wait, where's ASAP? Like, why is he not? Like, it's just like you have to relax, bro. Relax. Like, it's not this damn deep.
Now let's flip it.
He needs to get
Let's flip it though. Now, if every single picture of every single photo shoot that they did together with the child, Rihanna was holding the baby, nurturing the baby, like then there still would have been a whole nother group of people having a problem with the fact that it looked like ASAP not doing shit. So I think that flipping that, because first of all, this is also realistic to the people who don't follow traditional roles in their relationships. There are people out there who are in relationships where the woman is the breadwinner and the man is the one that is a supportive role. And it's like when people have certain strengths, I definitely have talked about this before. If your strength is that woman makes the bread, you know what I'm saying? And this man is maybe a little bit more organized and he's better at keeping the house together. If that's what works for y'all, then that's what works for y'all. That's one thing about the internet. And that's why I'm just like, personally for me, and that's only my own personal preference, why I've been so like, you know, kind of backed away from it, because it's like, there's so much opinion that it's like, you're not even thinking for yourself at this point. Like, what do you want? What do you like? And I think that honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing to see a Black man nurturing and taking care of his child. Like, that's a beautiful thing to see, to be able to see him holding and like being a supportive role to his woman, because that's really what he's doing in the background. Rihanna is the billionaire here. She's the one with an empire here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's gonna be in the front. She's dominating her industry right now. You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, he's kind of just like Naomi said, he's happy to be there in a sense, but that doesn't mean that he's not supportive. And even in the interviews that they were recently talking about, she, you know, commends and really speaks highly of their relationship, and that he had said her best friend and things like that. Like, they're best friends that have a child together now at this point, in a sense. That's what she was kind of saying. Like, that's really like their connection. They have a real connection.
2 kids.
Okay, 2 kids, yes, but I mean,
like, I'm like, not got baby daddies. She did not want to marry that nigga. What's going on here? They was like, Rihanna's
but again, I mean, if that's her preference for things, because, you know, some people don't even want to do that. There's a lot of women that be like, you know, but kids and marriages is not for me, and that's okay too. So however she wants to do it, I mean, I feel like she's probably calling the shots anyway. But I mean, when it comes to women taking charge, I know where you're coming from, there, where it's like, you know,
I'm like, because I
they're
feel like
trying-
you keep
because they're
using
trying to
all
change
these
the role.
masculine shit for Rihanna. And it's just
I'm just
like,
saying.
so I get it. We could be whatever and we can choose to tap into whatever, but like, I don't know.
Saying
Go
is
ahead
that
with what you're
all
doing.
I'm saying is that this country has been following men for a long motherfucking time, and look where the fuck we at.
Not even the
So
country, the world.
all I
Like,
have to
even
okay,
the
yes,
whole
the
world.
world period.
Yeah.
Like men have always been the leaders and the so maybe it wouldn't be so bad to have women maybe more in these powerful positions, because maybe there would actually be some actual differences and changes and things like that. Like I don't know. I definitely
A good leader knows when to even play the role, the back row. And like right now, Rihanna is winning. And I've always like had this conversation amongst friends. I don't think on the podcast, but like ultimately the world has been like not only like extremely masculine, which is fine, that's one thing, but it's been like toxically masculine to the point that like even till this day in other countries, women are getting their heads chopped off and shit like that for like not having their hair covered right and stuff like that. Like this is the universe like having a fever. Like it's cleansing itself of like the toxic masculine shit. So it's like it's getting real hot. It might be like in some points, in some corners, extremely feminine, but it's in the name of like ultimate balance because the woman has to rise. She's been completely covered and completely put down and completely told what to do and how to come. And like, bitch, lean on my pocket in the name of control. Like you don't need to get your own dollar. What are you trying to do that for? Like, you know. So this is like it's okay. It's in the name of like the universe literally just working itself out as always. Okay, it's like as always.
There's so much pushback too, and that pushback is it's expected though, because again, look at the way the world has been set up for so long. So no wonder people are like,
sorry to cut you off.
No wonder
There's white people saying like, what is this black person even doing on this cover? Like, bitch, because it's absolutely. You know, so it's just like you have to make sure that your perspective is
at that. I mean, yes, they're not married, but I mean, they're a black family at that. You know what I'm saying?
This is the question that I know
what's up.
we've asked everybody on the panel, but we got a guest today, so it's important to ask Yunté. Would you be comfortable dating a woman that either had or makes more money than you?
I don't see that as a problem. I feel like
there you go. Be taken care of. There you go.
Hey man, nah. Honestly, I don't see that as a problem. I mean, honestly, I know at the end of the day, we both trying to work. Like we both trying to make it. We ain't made it because at the end of the day, we still got to go and punch a clock. So until we get to that point, hey, by any means, we both got to do what we got to do. You might have found a job that suits your degree or the path that you went down that makes a little more than me, or vice versa. And at the end of the day, that's just the path that we took. But as long as the end goal is to be at the top together, that's all that matters.
Right. There you go. That's a nice political answer.
That was so good of an answer. I'm like, who's your PR team? They are on point.
No, but that's reality. That's really
that boy went to school. He good. That's how you answer that question. Hell, don't give him nothing to write about. There you go. But real shit though, because I know a lot of men who in public might say one thing, but in private they kind of be like, I can't deal with shorty. Why not, bro? Man, she be thinking she this because she make a little bit more money. You know what I'm saying? So I can't deal with that. It can be I know men who have gone into it thinking that they could handle it. Right. Mm-hmm. And look, let me just say this. I know y'all ain't gonna like this. These men were dealing with black women, with sisters, and they all said the same thing, that they felt like those women became a little overbearing, right? They wanted to, like Mo was saying, they wanted to, instead of like him being like, yo, it was like, nah, nigga, I'm doing this. And it was like, well, hold on, shit. Like to Naomi's point, like, damn, so I can't be, you don't even want me to. It came like they felt like they could, quote unquote, couldn't be masculine enough, right? They couldn't just be like, and they had to get up out of it because they was like, yo, she's like, every time I say something, she's trying to trump me because of her money.
Well, that's a problem. That's something I definitely wanted to touch on.
That's insecurity, though.
It's like ego. The ego is a thing. That whole be, you got to really keep that in check. Like you gotta recognize
and ego, and
insecurity.
on both parts, because I feel like women can get into that energy too, and they'll start to resent you quick for some shit. Like anybody can when they really taking care of you. Like
Right.
shit be
Be
going
like
away when men
broke ass nigga.
like they feel like they can do whatever, like so they can kind of talk to you whatever. Shit, y'all ask me a place to stay. So you
But
gonna
that's the
take
beauty in that's the beauty in I mean, if you got a problem with that, you gotta step your cookies up because that's how guys come to whoever's playing the power position. That's how it goes. They be like, no guy is taking shit when he's the breadwinner, and like you hear all the time, if you want to date somebody with money, be ready to share your person. Like that's very common because ultimately you recognize like at the end of the day, I'm running this motherfucking shit and I don't need anything from you. So then I come how I come. And it's just different when it's like coming from a woman. That's just not like the norm. But at the same time, there's gotta be like a balance. Somebody's gonna be at the top, or somebody's gonna be earning more. Somebody's naturally gonna have a personality that's more of a leadership type of a person, and that plays a role too. Some people be more submissive in the way that they approach life. Period, and that could be men too. So that's always gonna happen. If you don't want to be in that world, you just gotta step your cookies up, grab your nuts a little bit, and then you'll be fine.
I'm like, I don't have nuts. I'm a woman. I'm not doing all that.
You do have nuts. They're ovaries.
Like, no, that sounds horrible.
You just gotta do some Kegels and hit the ovaries.
Yes. And that's why it's like, no, and that's why you're able to say all that shit because you're a man and step that shit. But I'm like,
no, you can say that too. You can say
I don't want
to.
Kegels. I'd rather it be given to me.
Oh, I want Yunté to jump back in because you were saying the insecurity part, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's an insecurity thing. Like you have from perspective where it's like, yes, she making more money, but then you have insecure dudes who are they looking at like they might be saying something, they might say something like, baby, I don't like this. She might respond the same way she always respond, but it's just she thinks she all that because she just got a raise or something like that. And it's like, nah, nigga, like she talking to you the same way she always talk to you. Grow up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Things like that, yeah.
That's the way I look. That's the side I'm looking at it from. Like as far as insecurities.
Yeah, my wife been talking to me crazy for a long time. So yeah, I feel she been talking crazy for a minute.
I ain't got shut the fuck up money. I got quiet please money at like
if you're ASAP Rocky, just if that's a problem, like I'm sure it's not a problem. Clearly he did the shoot. Like hypothetically, just get in the damn stew then. Like I said, step your cookies up. Nobody wants to hear your music. Nobody's waiting on your shit to drop right now. People are begging Rihanna for like a release.
Why you hating on ASAP right now?
Not hate. It's just it's the reality. She has the shit right now. She got the hot potato. You need to get back in the stew. And then if that's a problem, hypothetically, you would just go back into the stew, get your shit popping, cook for real.
But that shit wouldn't even do anything because here I am ready to re-up on my fucking Fenty moisturizer. Like, so the studio's not gonna do enough for you.
Right, you need to start a fashion line too. Go meet with some designers. Exactly, that's what it would just be a matter. But then at the same time, that helps you. Your household.
No, but he would be able to have that input now because he literally got Rihanna as his baby.
Hey, he do look happy. Somebody in the chat said ASAP look happy as hell. He do look happy to be there. Shout out to ASAP.
No, like Beyonce had a whole song "Upgrade You," and then Ho popped on it. Ho popped on the song. He wasn't like triggered by that or like.
No, because he was like, no, I'm gonna upgrade you. That's what that was.
Upgrade You though. That's actually one of my like fave Beyonce songs because she was really talking her shit on that song.
I'm like, that's my favorite Lil Wayne freestyle. Upgrade You.
Yes, girl. Like, yes, actually, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I feel like there's a difference though because people don't. What's the best way to say this? I feel like when it comes to being in relationships and the whole money situation, I feel like it's just like y'all just really don't really be fucking with these people in the first place. Like to the point where it's like you're even having this discussion because if I really truly love and really care about a person, that type of love, you don't sit and try to, like be condescending towards them and holding them down and making them feel away because of certain things. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that shit don't be real. So y'all don't even need to be playing with that shit in the first place. Like, cause I don't know. I think I've literally talked about even with like my career path and my man is like definitely like provider type, wants to do everything, you know what I'm saying? But I am also independent myself, and I have been, you know, since I've been an adult. So it's like I have goals of my own, and I've definitely times of like, well, what happens if my shit just takes the fuck off? You know what I'm saying? And like now I'm in that position where it's just booming for me, and you know, he's kind of taking more of the supportive role. Like, and I personally think that when it comes to those like partnerships, like real partnerships, like there's something wrong with like trading places every here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially depending on how things go, because especially as women, like, okay, you know, women, I feel like there are still some things that women aren't necessarily 100% fair with men on, like equal on, but like I feel like women in a lot of areas have so much potential, like for a lot of things, that it can potentially be easier in ways for a woman to really make a way for herself, if that makes sense. Like without having to have like, oh, I know this person, I know all these things. Like I don't know how to explain it, but as a woman myself, like I definitely have had a lot of opportunities and things like that. So it's like, I don't know. There's not every door is closed. You just have to be smart about how you move through things. But I really feel like these people are just like, y'all don't be real. Y'all don't be really in love. Y'all really don't fuck with the people that y'all are even making these hypothetical situations about. Like when you really fuck with somebody, that's not even going to be an argument. Like y'all are going to make it work. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I be saying like, stop listening to this shit. Like stop talking to people about what the fuck they should be doing and what ASAP should be doing. Cause he good where he at. Rihanna good where she at. Y'all are so like these people on the internet, and that's where I said like I understand what Yunté was saying, because like y'all are just insecure because you couldn't see yourself doing that, but baby, you don't even got the opportunity to. So why are we even talking about this? So y'all are so upset writing green lines and talking about cock shaming. Like, damn, y'all just had to make yourselves feel better about this. Like, yeah, I'm more manly than this nigga, because you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't do no shit like that. Like,
they said absolutely not.
Shut up. Go build a house then, since you're so manly. Go and fight in a war. Like, go on somewhere with that shit. Because, like, that man is happy and they good. Like, I don't know. That is just so crazy.
Well said, Ma.
Okay, let me.
Exactly, Kiana. I feel that. Yes, exactly. Thank you for summing it up.
Can
That's
I
exactly
show
what I was
something
saying.
real quick though? However, because there was a recent, because like we're seeing these magazine covers, and we're gonna get to the Brat in a second, because the Brat is pregnant now. We're gonna get into the Brat in a second.
Wow.
But can I show you some throwback magazine covers? Shade Room actually put up some throwback magazine covers, and this is. And again, if there's always, because like we can make an argument that yeah, there's always quote unquote an agenda in media, and maybe listen, there's at least one of these pictures that I was like, I don't know, but here are some old magazine covers though, right? Here's some old magazine covers from. This is I think all from Essence, right? I think all of these are from Essence, right? So we got this joint, you know, this some
and a brother gets some love.
This is like the hottest. This is like the hottest R&B mixtape finna drop in.
Hilarious.
92. Like, I don't know. That's what it's giving for me.
This look like a fucking porno finna pop off.
Not trying to brother get some love.
Hold on, my bad. I didn't went to goddamn for Sean. Hold on, my bad.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I was like, wait.
I don't want to go to her. Okay, here we go. There goes another one, right?
Not in Hollywood.
Box office chocolates, right? This is the bunch of
no, but this is like such a great group of actors. Like, wow, I fucking love Mos Def, and I definitely love what's his name, Omar Epps, and Morris Chestnut, and Mekhi Phifer, like, and Don Cheadle. Like, what? And motherfucking Damon Wayne.
Now these niggas were looking a little sultry.
And that's okay.
I'm like, all this, honestly, it looks great to me. I'm like, look at how these
went a night out with Shamar, Tyrese, and Boris. So I don't know what the hell they were trying to do in this magazine.
No, but it's giving so much like
femininity.
Gangbangs. No.
Gangbangs.
Look at motherfucker Tyrese. He looks so feminine. He looks
like a little
energy. What the fuck?
Yes,
I love me some Boris though. I love me a Boris.
No, I actually love Shamar more. Like, whew. And this is when he was fine as fuck too.
There you go.
Oh, and not Idris Elba, Lord Jesus.
There you go. You know,
with Michael Ealy. Come on now.
No, and I didn't even see Michael Ealy right there too.
There you go. There goes some niggas with their shirts. I don't know what the hell this is.
Nah, they're not even nobody.
Black men want to meet you. Damn.
They want to meet you guys.
I'm reading the damn captions because the first one said, can a brother get some love? And then they said, not in Hollywood. That's what they I was like, damn, look.
Not in Hollywood, right? But the only reason I wanted to show those though, because there was a difference. If we're gonna just be honest, right, about like the way those were shot. But I think people gotta be honest also about like the times, right? Times were different, fashion was different at those times, right? I think that like fashion is in a different place now than it was, you know, when those were shot. I think that was like in the like late 90s, early 2000s. So, you know, fashion was different, you know, how the vibe was different. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Somebody said skin. Hold on. These are good covers. Hold on. I missed the chat. Hold on. Somebody said skin looking amazing, hilarious.
No biggie.
She just was choosing. Okay.
Not
Train.
you.
Train.
Not train.
I told you it was giving fucking gangbangs and shit. It was too many niggas.
Where's your mind at? That's horrible.
I just seen fine black men, so I'm just thinking like that's the way they're
Maurice,
they're trying to give the sex appeal
like
off.
Keely from 3LW.
Yes. Ain't nothing wrong with Keely.
Yeah.
Look, they be trying to tell y'all what the fuck be going on in Hollywood, and then y'all be like, it don't look that deep into it, but bitch, there's a lot of deep shit that goes into it. But
okay, so let me put this up for y'all now. So we looked at Johnathan Majors. We talked about ASAP Rocky. We just looked at some throwback covers, right? It's interesting in this particular cover, right? Because if we want to talk about black images in media, and you know, like I said, this is our last show on Black History Month this particular year, 2023. Here is the Brat, who I like. I like the Brat, right? But here's her cover. She's pregnant now with her and what's her lady's name? Is it Judy? I think it's Big Booty
Judy.
There you go. Here's the cover of People.
Wow.
She's in she's in a suit though. Right? I'm just everybody step back and take this in now, right?
Because she's the masculine one in the relationship.
Okay. So, but to that point though, Torian, they are clearly making the distinction though. I think that's the point that everybody's been making this whole time, is that when there's a distinction between masculine and feminine, they clearly wanted to make a distinction that she's the masculine one and she's pregnant, which is, you know, people can debate whatever they want to debate on that. I don't, you know.
And people shouldn't be debate about that, because I have found myself to think, why it wasn't the other way around? And you don't know, like Judy could have not been able to get pregnant, you know. So I
wanted to carry a baby.
Possibly, yeah.
Either. So I don't even like to even question why the Brat is the one who's pregnant, because I did start to be like, but I said no, that's not right. You don't even know what's going on. So it happened whatever the way they want it to happen. So, and the Brat is a masculine one, so she wants to be comfortable in her energy while showing that she's pregnant.
But like, okay, you know what I got to do? I got to be devil's advocate. If we're gonna compare this to the ASAP Rocky thing, right? I think that's what people are doing, and they're looking at this and saying even though she's pregnant, she's still wearing a suit. She got her hat on. It's some masculine shit going on there.
And that's okay.
I'm pretty sure
for these people.
Okay.
Everybody can get their own representation. That's what always gets me. Like, people always get so mad about something. Like, what if this is just a small percentage that never get representation? Like, let them have their representation. Like, why you just got to tear them down just because it don't fit who you are? Like, sometimes everything not meant for you. Like, and you can still like it. You can still enjoy it. And just know that, if it don't relate to you, then know that it relates to somebody else. Like, be happy in that instead of being just mad because you don't see yourself in this.
That's a perspective, though. That a lot of people obviously don't step out of their own shoes to think that way, you know, because they're stuck in certain mentalities. I think this picture is very 2023, very now, like very much how much more, open these conversations and, being open about these things are. People are being comfortable in who they are, and that's what this picture kind of emulates for me anyway, So I think this is very on brand for the
I
time.
just thought about like try explaining this to like a grandpa or grandma. Like, they would be
like they're gonna be like,
they
what
would
the
not
hell?
be confused. They would just be like, well, she's a woman, so she got pregnant.
No, they would tell you like, what the hell is going on here? This is absolutely. It's the tugs plus
some
plus the second woman.
People who are a lot more open, and people don't give credit for. I know old people who don't like. I was like, oh wow, I'm surprised to hear you had that input or be so open.
No, because weren't y'all the ones who told me she dated AI?
She dated.
I'm like shit.
She dated Allen
Iverson. Was fine as fuck, and she did it when he was fine as fuck. I'm like, she got my respect.
She dated that nigga when he was a fucking hot.
I'm like number 3. Number 3, look at my fucking chain. Number 3, AI.
Talking artificial intelligence or
Let's talk about AI.
You got motherfucking AI fucked up.
Yeah, no, she didn't.
The real one.
She didn't date that nigga like post NBA. She dated that nigga when he was like winning the MVP. Like when he was fucking AI. That's when she was dating that nigga.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I did see that. I was like, this must be a lie.
Yeah, this must have been a free photo shoot.
Free photo shoot.
Y'all bogus. They got paid for that.
No,
I was wondering, well, maybe not be rude and asking that.
There you go. I'm just putting it out there though for everybody, man. Listen, I'm happy for Brat. I like the Brats. I'm an old head, so I was around for all the Brat shit when she dropped that shit back in the gap. That was my shit.
Yeah.
Maybe she just also, she could have potentially also just been happy for the chance to like bond with their future child like this. Like that's a complete bonding experience for someone carrying a child. So like, I don't know. There's a lot of different things that can go behind those decisions. The chat was saying that, this was just a better decision for them health-wise. So, I mean, shout out to them. And people can do what they want to do. Of course, it's going to make people mad at times. But like I said, I guess I'm in tune with, more of like the perspective on a lot of things in the media now. And it's like, I feel like this was very on brand for today's times.
On a certain level, we can say she's playing her role. And that goes right with my man Yunté, who got a song called Role Player that y'all need to go check out. He got a track called Role Player.
Girl, trying to be your side, nigga. Ain't no need for fussing and fighting. You got a nigga. You need a break to come and girl. You know this vibe different. You ask how I treat you better when I got all these women. But you fine with it. You fine like 100 tickets. Knowing your phone on D&D, that mean to keep my distance. You my little genie, I rub on you, then you grant my wishes. Just don't never fix your mouth to say you love a nigga. Cause girl, I'm fucking with you. I'm trying to be your side, nigga. I play the role that you give me, cause girl, I'm trying to save you. I got you calling me daddy, but I ain't never raised you. And like I ain't never met you. Whenever I see you with them, if you gon' play the game, mama, then you can't play the victim. Trying to be your side, nigga. Ain't no need for fussing and fighting. You got a nigga.
Absolutely.
There you go, man. Y'all make sure y'all
Absolutely.
That song is so toxic.
But you really hopped on that. You genuinely hopped on that beat because that beat was super tight.
Thank you. I'm glad y'all like it.
Yes, it was good.
Who did the production on that?
Who did the production on that?
Don't worry about it. If you don't remember, don't worry about it. F them.
Yeah.
About you tonight. Don't worry about it. We ain't gonna linger on it. Shout out to them.
I produced the track too.
No. But he wrote like listen, it's something to be said about being able to ride a beat. You know what I'm saying?
No, seriously, that was very fitting. Like that was great. I don't even know what to say to that. You hopped on that house, seriously.
Thank you. I was really that was one of the first singles from the tape that I dropped, actually. Like the first one I put out, it was the one of those ones like when I recorded it, it was like I went into the studio hey, we gotta record this tonight. Like, I don't care. Like what other songs we working on, we finna do. He like, what song you want to do first? I'm like, hey, this one. Like, he like, you sure you don't want to work on the other ones? I'm like, nah, I want to do this one. Like I knew, like, I just felt it. Like even when I was writing it, 'cause I write a lot of my music on the road. Like honestly, like I can sit still and write, but when I'm driving, like a lot of I spend a lot of time back and forth between Houston and Dallas. So like a lot of my music I'm writing while I'm on the road, and that's just where it all comes from. I get most of my influence. You see different stuff when you're on road trips and stuff like that. So that's where it's like, and I'm by myself, so I can just think. And I wrote that one, and I was like, man, I can't wait to record.
Were you a side nigga at the time?
Ooh.
I'm glad you're on the show because when I heard this song originally, I had some thoughts, and so I'm glad.
To get clogged.
At the time, yes, actually.
And how'd that work out for you?
It worked out cool.
Yes.
Like, her dude, they good. Like,
Oh wow.
That's it. That was at a point in my life where I felt like that was the best fit for me. Like being the side nigga, being the role player. Like I'm gonna play my role. When I see you with them, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's y'all. I did not see you last night. I'll see you tonight though. You feel me? Like, like that's really just the way it was. It just made everything easier. And I feel like when I wrote the song, it was like, damn, I really wrote a song about this. Like that's crazy. Yeah. But I felt like I said, when I write my music, I feel like a lot of people can relate to it. So it's people that hear that and they're like, damn, that's really what I'm doing with Shorty right now. Like you never just put your role player
in my life.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but what's dope is that you really are writing, because you know when you do get up to like looking at these higher spaces, like they're literally like writers who are churning out like music, trying to find the great song that's gonna pop off, and you're able to just really write and do that shit on your own. So that's even more kudos to you.
That's the art.
A lot of the times I often it's hard to write a full song sitting down in one sitting. So it's a lot of times where I hear a hook in my head and I'm like, all right, let me put that in my notes real quick. And I put it in my notes, and then I'll go I'll write the first verse and I'm like, all right, cool. I can start it off like this. And then there's times I don't wrote stuff and then I hear the beat later and I'm like, dang, this is what I wrote for that. I can do it. All right, bet we're finna do that. Like, it's just different. It just depends on how it comes to me, honestly. Like I can hear it beating it and I hear a melody in my head and I'm like, all right, I can come in like this, like, you know, humming a tune, and it's like, okay, this is the sound I need to go for this. But then it's other times where it's like I'm just in there and it's like, hey, this is what I got. Oh dang, this beat go crazy. All right, let me see if I can make the adjustment to make it fit, you know, the vibe that it's coming with. Because it's been times where I done wrote songs that was meant to be raps and I done made it into R&B, and it's like, okay, that sounded better. Like it came better, you know.
You know what's crazy? I gotta ask you this. So last week we had a show. We talked about heartbreak, and during that show, we talked about like when going through a heartbreak, like what kind of music you listen to, right? Right. So like, you got any heartbreak songs right now? Maybe that you have out or that you're working on?
Heartbreak songs?
Yeah. Like, you know. Yeah.
Did I really talk about heartbreak?
Oh, you need to get you a heartbreak. Maybe you haven't experienced.
We ain't got now I'm about to say, have you got your heart broken? That's why you missed last week's show. You was supposed to be on the heartbreak show, y'all.
Yeah,
you were supposed to be on the heartbreak show.
I missed it. But no, I really haven't. Have I really felt heartbreak? I mean, I've been in relationships where it's like I've really been invested and then it ended up ending, because I'm one of those people, like I always tell the shorty, like, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna be in this for a minute, so like, hey, put your boots on, like strap in. So like once we get to that point where it's like, this finna end, that's when it get tough, you know. But it's like, it's not really a heartbreak, it's just like a damn,
it's just
that was my homie. Like now I don't even care if I don't talk to you no more. And it's crazy how people like it happened like that.
Yeah, no, but that's what I had basically end up saying, that like heartbreak can really be like relative, like because at the time it could be like just so hard to be going through, like that shit could feel like the worst, and then like one day it's not no more, and then you know it's just like no, because I was about to say
who was Sag in here?
No, but I know Deontay, are you a Sag too?
I'm a Scorpio.
Look, but you on the cusp. I was gonna say that too. Like, you know, you had the same birthday as Future, and I was like, that's a red flag.
That's my birthday twin right there.
I think that counts as a red flag.
Future,
Cross.
Future, and Joe
Except
Budden.
Rocky's my birthday twin, though.
Oh, that's why you was going so hard for ASAP. That makes sense.
I wasn't even going that hard for ASAP.
That was great. Hold on, y'all know what song I forgot to bring? We was bringing up all those songs last week, and I forgot to bring up goddamn me Silk Sonic Smoking Out the Window. That's my shit. Now listen, I've been married when I'm married when that song came out, but if I was to go through a heartbreak, oh, that would have been some shit that I would have banged right there.
I don't know that song.
The whole chest.
Smoking Out the Window. That whole part.
That would have been
Yeah.
hard.
Got me
The whole
paying
chest.
the rent, paying for trips. That shit hard.
Okay, that new song that came out. I didn't listen.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm kind of old. I be not.
Oh, Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars.
I haven't listened to
Bruno,
Silk
yeah,
Sonic.
Bruno
I
went
just recently learned that it was like Bruno Mars and like
Yeah,
another
Anderson.
guy and like a thing.
Yeah, Anderson .Paak, yeah. Yeah, that Smoking Out the Window. That shit is hard. That's a good breakup song. If you're going through a breakup, yeah, that's a good song to play right there.
Right
It
there.
got me paying for trips, paying the rent, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrists, and here I am all alone. Ain't that a bitch?
Dang.
Damn, that's some cold-blooded shit. Yeah, no, that's some cold-blooded shit. But okay, let's keep going. What the hell is Torian at? He just like we can't just have a screen just black. What the hell is going on? Is he cleaning again? What the fuck is going on? This nigga's cleaning.
Whatever that's code for.
Go switch the load.
He's cleaning, right?
He has to go switch the load. Did you?
Right. Thank you.
Oh look, so he was.
I be
cleaning.
listening.
He was cleaning.
The clothes is right there on the bed.
They been
Don't show no proof, Torian. You ain't gotta prove yourself to them.
Right, thank you.
Oh, well, I'm glad that we have another water sign. on
No,
the
but
show. I
it's
just
funny that
realized
you came up like right when we was finding you or asking for you. You
It's
came
funny,
at the
like,
right
all
time.
these other
because
signs-
that's
Phone it real
probably
quick.
backstage.
He was
All
trying to
the
phone
other
the
air
clothes
signs,
real
and I'm
quick.
glad to
before
have
he
another
came
water sign on the show tonight.
But let me though. Let me tell y'all how I know Torian is problematic though. Cause listen, whenever you gotta have a fan right by your bed like that, you problematic as fuck. Listen,
He problematic as fuck. He be sleeping all day. Can't even read.
yeah, you gotta.
Like
Yeah.
that shit is
Like,
problematic.
Oh yeah, you problematic, Mo. That's problematic. And Mo got the old school box boy.
Man, I got the box fan. Okay, I need that little.
Come on, man.
Mm,
T-Pain.
When I'm sleeping, I need to hear that.
T-Pain.
Man, I got
Yeah, I
some
used to talk into
fan,
those all the time.
Right. That shit like some hustle and flow shit. What the nigga say? Hit them fans.
Hit them fans.
I'm in the AC on too.
Hit them fans.
Nah, for real, hit them fans.
Come on, man. You gotta hit the fan to go to sleep, Torian.
Yeah.
A good sleep when you got that old school little standing fan or box fan, and that shit just be chopping. Yeah,
Man, hell no.
you gonna get some good ass sleep. Just-
I
Man,
need
I'm
the cold.
gonna get a
too.
head cold like a motherfucker fucking with y'all.
Nah.
you know, so I like to have a little bit of sound.
And it's crazy because the dude I'm talking to, he like it cold too. Like he like, I need a fan. I'm like, oh, we're is this meant to be? Like, what's going on? Like, is this it? Like, did I find the one? Like,
Not
like,
based on the fan.
No, not just based on.
Hold on.
Temperatures. I feel like thermostat temperatures definitely need to be discussed before you trying to
No,
get serious and move in and all that shit for sure.
I was
Especially
just
get
thinking
serious.
about that. It's
'Cause,
crazy
like,
that you say that.
No, like one thing you're not gonna do is have my house hot as hell. No,
No,
absolutely not.
yeah. I'm
Hold
tired of
on, Torian.
No, because I'm definitely not finna be cold.
Hold on. Don't let
I know I'm a
don't let
tropical kind of
Torian get
person.
away. Hold on. Y'all box Torian in right now. Torian,
Wait,
can we get a height? What's the height right now on this gentleman?
Ooh.
he's 6'3".
Oh, okay.
Gosh, shit.
Okay, so y'all eye level. Y'all eye level.
Yeah. He might be 6'3", 6'4", yeah. Yeah.
Torian, you like 6'3", 6'4".
I am 6'1".
You a goddamn lie.
6'1".
6'1" on a good day.
6'3" with hair.
Roy
for sure,
always
6'1".
boosting up people's height.
Man, Torian,
I swear.
Torian with bare feet, Torian 6'2".
He was like, I wish sometimes.
Bare feet, Torian 6'2". I measured them up when we was. Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, nigga 6'2". Listen, I played ball in college, so I can get a nigga's height just off. Like, okay, yeah, I see that. Okay, cool, we good. Then I can pick that shit up quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yunté. Listen, me and Yunté was talking during the show. You played college football, right?
Mm-hmm.
What position you play in college?
DB, corner, safety.
Of course, you look like a damn DB.
Yeah, I actually still currently play professionally.
Talk that shit. Tell them where they can catch you at.
I play for the Frisco Fighters in the IFL. This is my third season there. So
tight.
Big things coming up, training camp coming. So really excited.
Oh, this is what you're in Dallas half the time for.
Yeah, exactly.
He's from Dallas, so.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
okay.
I was about to say, do you know that, Lionel? Because Lionel always like, I don't like that. He went to UTA.
No, yeah, I went to UTA, and there wasn't many fucking people I could connect with from Dallas. Besides, like, clearly, like the one person I connected with.
You know,
I
figured that this. Y'all know me. I'm from the H-Town, right? Let me throw my hat around. I'm gonna show the Rock, show that Astros. But the one thing about Dallas niggas, them Dallas niggas was always some dancing ass niggas.
I knew you was gonna say that.
That is one part of Dallas I love. They dance, bro. Everyone's dancing. Versus typically, I'll be like the dancing fucking person in the spot. But then in Dallas, like everyone in this bitch is rocking. This is great.
Nah, for real. You give me off some tequila, you'll catch me dancing.
You gotta rock sometime.
Yeah. Now, regular me, I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm bouncing with the music. Now,
I think I'm finally at that age where I'm like, I'm gonna start dancing like no one's there. Like I feel like that's the energy I'm coming with from here on out. Like when I go anywhere, like if it's a song that I absolutely just want to move to, like I'm done worrying about people watching or none of that shit. Like I just want to be free and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely should.
That's so funny. I'll be telling myself like, no, just relax. Down. Before I know it, I'm like fucking the whole thing up.
And Lionel, you really do. It's really inspirational. Like every time, I'll be like, let it go. Okay.
Before I know it, it's like before I even know it, I'm like literally telling myself, just relax tonight. It's gonna be a chill night. Actually, we're gonna just be. And before I know it, it was rocks.
Yeah, like, we ain't partied in so long. Mo, what you doing on Saturday? Come down. I'm throwing a party. Come down, I'm throwing a party for the weekend's concert hidden.
So you can watch it on TV.
Period. No, for real. But dang, it was something I was just about to ask you too, Mo. I seen our memories 3 years ago, and we was all turning up. How things are so different now.
I know.
Didn't turn up like that no more. I went to 6th Street though.
When?
A couple weeks ago. Because I was out there with my sisters. It's so cool having my sisters be, older and we can all
able to like go in a bar with you. So you always that is
had a great time. And that was like honestly like it was so different because I just was like, damn, like this shit is only fun when you fucked up. Like it's like that's when it's the best. You know what I'm saying?
No, I would never even go out
I was there more for like support with my sister, but yeah, when I got out there, I was like, damn.
It's all white and shit. I don't fuck with Austin. That's my least favorite Texas. I'm like, what? No, I'm like Austin. No, I'm gonna have to.
I'll just be doing too much.
Spots in Austin. I'll have to
just be doing too much. And the area downtown, they have all the homeless camps and stuff like that. Like it's just a lot to like be around in Austin. It's crazy. No, like literally, there was.
Who hating?
Sorry, because I went to. Austin. I went to Austin to go pick up my sister one time. I'm at a light waiting to turn, and I guess because I was so close to the camp that I was just talking about the homeless people that be over there.
The apartments.
Well, there one was in the street, and he had one of them little I guess he stole it from the corner store. One of them squeegee things for the window. And just gonna come and
He bought it
Jess
from
gonna
Amazon money.
And Jess gonna come and slap that bitch on my windshield. I got so fucking
I know,
mad.
yeah.
They do that anyway.
I hit the.
Yeah, they do
No,
that.
I have never had that happen.
No, they do that in
before.
Houston too. I'm
You
like,
gotta
absolutely
send
not.
that energy.
Like,
don't touch that nasty ass shit to my car. I have
Exactly.
No idea
What is your
what's in that
problem?
fucking bucket.
Y'all
Man,
should
your
have
window
seen my
was dirty.
reaction. Like the way I smacked up against my shit, I almost damn near broke my own window fucking around. And I was like, yo. And I was screaming at him through the window. The fuck you think this is?
Maybe
I
you
keep my car
your
clean. Don't
windows is
touch my
dirty.
shit.
They
Yeah,
do
your
it.
windows
keep,
was
no,
dirty.
look. One thing
That's
about
all.
me and anybody that's ridden in the car I ride, y'all know I keep my bitch clean, okay? So don't come touch it. I just cleaned it, man. Don't come touching my shit.
And where is this
Hell
water
no.
coming from? Is this even
No,
water?
like what
No,
is this?
Like,
What
this
is
mystery
this?
moisture, like
Why is this brown?
Oh
I
wow.
sure did. I sure did threaten him, and he
Oh,
backed
no.
out. He was like, "Oh, yeah, back the fuck up."
This out of line for real. I will hit you.
No,
Stop.
because I already
I was
be
ready to
checking.
fight.
I be
It's gonna be a hit and run, bitch. That's it.
I hit it with a quick before they even.
Right. I see a
no.
white-
Look, I'm already wary. I'm already seeing this nigga out here with a squeegee. Like, all right,
You gotta yearn to
let
make
this
that eye
nigga know I ain't
contact.
playing.
I'll be itching for that eye contact just to say, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, please don't come this way. Skip this spot.
I'm good. Thank you.
Carolina.
Either I'm hurting you or I'm like,
Like, and I think I was like looking at my directions or something, so it was just like look down 1 second. Next thing I look up, I'm like,
Like, you playing that music. I got you.
Okay.
I ain't gonna play too much. Get y'all a little.
I know that drink hit Roy when he started doing shit like that. That's when I know. That's when I know he feeling it when he started doing random shit like that. Like he gonna get his flag because he gonna play over.
Gotta start playing a little bit of that South Dallas swag, man. You dig?
South Dallas swag. Hey, look like that.
Let me chill out.
And she got that
Let me
ass.
not get too excited.
Like,
Talk to him, Lionel. When she's South Dallas swag. Listen,
need a
man.
pinky ring.
Listen,
man.
I'm so old. I remember when like the Fort Worth niggas had Mr. Pookie and Mr. Lucci. You know what I'm saying? That's how far I go back in the DFW. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm way back in the day with the DFW shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like I'm way back in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, but now, man, listen. Okay. Let's get ready to wrap this shit up for tonight. Somebody said, "Hey,
right? Hey. Absolutely.
Wait, hold on,
I should be rocking too. Ashley is gonna rock.
That's all I gotta give you. That's all I can give you right now. That's it.
Hey.
I know that's the shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. That's all I can give y'all. That's
We
all I
need
can
to
give y'all.
orchestrate a no strings attached like trip.
No, we're gonna be a whole mixtape. But no, listen, when I was y'all don't understand, man. I used to catch the Greyhound bus when I was in high school from Houston to Dallas to go watch the damn classic at the damn Cotton Bowl down there. Cause my auntie, she owned she owned and managed the damn Williams Chicken that was right down the street from the Cotton Bowl. So you know what I'm saying? Like I was right down in that motherfucker, right in the middle of that bullshit. Like I ain't even know nothing about that shit till I went down. Like they taught me about corn fritters down there. I ain't know shit about no corn fritters till I went down there. Come on now.
It's so funny that you mentioned. It's so true. I didn't even know that was a thing either.
Yeah, man. Them damn at Williams Chicken
out there.
Like, why do y'all love corn fritters so much?
But it's funny you said to catch the Greyhound. I used to be on my fucking megabus shit from fucking Dallas to Houston.
That's a new age.
Look, that, and I think that shit's I don't even think it's like a thing anymore.
Right, it's came and went already.
There's some tickets used to be like $, okay? Like fucking $12.
Like
$2
to Dallas. Hurry up.
I was partying with you. Boom, partying with you
I
at
know,
UTA.
it was a great time.
Hitting TSU. Boom, fucking.
Look, that's what I'm saying. I used to ride down to Dallas for who used to play at the damn was it PV and Graham? Somebody used to play down there.
Yeah, that game still happens. I'm pretty sure.
At the Cotton Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I used to ride down there for that motherfucker. I rode down to that motherfucker my sophomore, junior, and senior year in high school. Dolo to that bitch. Dolo, nigga. Then the motherfucker rode straight to that motherfucker. Straight up, nigga. My auntie, I'm telling you, my auntie, it's a Williams chicken that's like right down the street from the Cotton Bowl. That's the shit.
How was
my
the
auntie
chicken?
on. That motherfucker right across the street from the high school.
How was the chicken?
I mean, it's
Williams
Williams
good. It's straight.
good. You know, it's fried chicken. You know what I'm saying?
No, I fuck with fried chicken for sure.
They put me on them.
It ain't gonna win no chicken competition if that's what you asking.
But
Okay.
trust me, though, nigga, like after you start eating them corn fritters, them shit is alright after a while. You're like, you know what? This shit alright.
Make sure you get the comforters too.
Yeah.
You just get you a little 2-piece, 3-piece from Williams. You eat Williams as a snack. You ain't feeding your
Like,
family.
what time is it? Is it
Right.
still-
You ain't gonna feed your family. You just to put something in your stomach.
Yeah, just put some in your stomach real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. I'm like, I'm getting thrown. Let me put something in my stomach. Just go back and get some of this Williams. You did? Yeah. That's some deal.
I'm like,
Like,
I never had Williams chicken. What is it in comparison?
it didn't really work out though in the age though.
It ain't
What is
Frenchies.
it in comparison to French?
Yeah,
chicken?
yeah. Frenchies.
It ain't French.
It's
It's
like
like Timmy
if you
Chan.
would- and what else?
It's like Timmy
Like
Chan.
that's what the skin tastes like, kind of. Like
I'm
Timmy.
like, I don't fuck with Timmy Chance at all.
I've never had Timmy Chance.
Hold
I've
on.
heard so many
I
bad
can't
reviews.
say that, Naomi, because I didn't.
No, I think people be out their goddamn mind.
Nah,
But like Houston people are different. Like
But
Houston
see, I would never go
people
now
are
because I've heard so many bad things about Timmy
Listen,
Chance.
man, listen. When you drunk in the H and you go get you
Hey,
a
that Timmy
6 piece of
Chan.
wings and rice.
Hey, that Timmy
that
Chan,
rice. I don't like it. Like
uh,
I always compare it. I say Timmy Chance tastes like Chinese food, like made by like black people, like some black Chinese food, like is what it be giving. And I
Timmy
just,
Chan's, that Kool-Aid, man.
mm-mm.
I'm trying to tell you, you pull up. Get
I'm
some
like, you can
wings
get
and rice.
Kool-Aid from
Kool-Aid,
motherfucking any
going down.
restaurant in motherfucking Third Ward.
I would really
And
want some.
you ain't gotta go to fucking Timmy
I
Chance.
do miss the third word. I will say that.
Tell y'all what it be, man.
I guess maybe it is which Timmy Chance. So which ones? I'm like, it's really one right by my house. But I think I only been to the one in the Third Ward and like had to wait longest shit.
And it's
for that
cash
shit.
only. They like,
We went
right?
out to MLK take card. And it went by NRG.
Ooh, we take the card.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, this is way too difficult. I was like, absolutely not. This is a sign. I gotta go somewhere else.
No, like, oh my gosh, it was like a whole thing.
Cash only is this a
But I
sign?
think it was.
No, though, that like
it
the
was like a
French,
late night.
but y'all know that like the Frenchies by TSU was the best man.
Yeah.
Nigga,
That
yeah.
motherfucker there is official.
Yeah.
Get you some fried, get you some
Definitely.
gizzards. Oh shit.
No, and that hoe was open late night. I used to stay right there. I went to UH. My fucking apartments was like walking distance to that bitch. Like,
I walked from UH to Frenchies and I was visiting one time.
man, period.
Right? I was like, I gotta go here. I'll be right back.
All
I
right,
even
man.
went
Let's
to your place and you were completely dugged. I was in your apartment or at your apartment or something. I still didn't see you.
I was pregnant. Look, I could not be seen.
You can't be seen.
That was literally me in like my cocoon.
I will never forget that level of ducked offness for real.
Look, I'm acting like Travis. I be thinking about
Right.
I'm like, but if
Exactly.
Travis could get to be ducked off, I could duck off too. So it's like, fuck it. If y'all need me, if y'all really need me, call me. But no, when I was at that pregnant phase, like no. And I was like,
Where's Roy? He dropped
nah,
him
he
the
was
dudes from the
signing us
back.
off and then he disappeared.
No, he's still
My
here.
bad.
There
We
you
can
go.
wrap it up for tonight. I wanted to play a track that I got for Yunté. In case you want to
Okay.
do a remix. In case you want to do a remix. This is from my man Corey Holcomb.
Okay.
You know I love you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Talking to his lady. You know I love you. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's an R&B track, Yunté. Let's go.
Yeah, it is R&B.
Oh,
Now, this is about a raggedy bitch, Yunté. And I say
Okay.
bitch respectfully on the show. I don't say bitch despairingly. I say it respectfully. But this is about a raggedy bitch. Let's go.
my bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying my
Right.
bitch
You
runs
love
the
this
street
sound.
Yeah, I'm low key.
and I
Looking with it.
can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying, y'all. Always knew she would.
That's all I'm gonna get. My bitch runs the
You
street
love
at
this song
night.
for
Y'all, I
real.
need to
What's your shit?
let them know that
Right.
bitches out here running the street at nights and I can't sleep. God damn it.
No, that's that nigga when he found them text messages. That
Yeah. Oh
find
my
them
God.
text messages like my bitch is running the street.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
never gonna sleep again.
Now he gonna be worried every time she leave the house, wondering where she going.
Oh,
That's
he's
pretty
all
bad.
fucked up. She's
You gotta
clearly
delete that out of your whole system. Delete that. Delete. Act like
No, you know he's staying for some bullshit because he posted it.
right. He's still there.
No, it sounds like
Ebony,
you're
you
just
know what that
He's still there.
hold on. Y'all stop being silly. Y'all know what that means. She got some fucking fire.
Well, clearly the work is selling.
She got some
Nah, bro, hey, best in the city.
Hey, the best in the
Who is
city.
this
Real
chick?
talk.
He's like, but she
Who are
does
you?
use condoms.
Name yourself.
Tell me why I just seen this tweet Tamara put. She was talking about, this is my man, literally. We was just talking about this.
Absolutely.
No,
Let me put you on the big screen. Hold on. They go Lionel. Let's get it. Let's get it.
We was just talking about this. Tamara
Oh my
tweeted about it.
god. I feel so seen.
No, that's funny. No, because the caption was like, what did it say about?
In the club. He talking to bitches? No, just dancing.
No,
And
just,
that's
no, because that's dead ass.
Oh my god. That's my favorite
Listen,
thing.
I saw Lionel one night with some glow sticks in the club. That nigga
No,
was
you
going,
didn't. Stop playing with me.
That nigga was going
One
crazy.
thing about Lionel, he gonna have a good time. Okay, period.
That's what I was thankful when
No,
Uzi
because I'm
dropped
thinking about the last time when I didn't even make it out to the club and y'all came back home and you was like, Lionel was standing up on the stool spinning around.
That was a beautiful night. Because
And that was the night he got kicked out the club. Nigga got kicked out the club.
Yeah, because I was
He
rocking.
rejected at the door because he was trying to wear a cutoff. He kept trying to put his cutoff shirt on.
Oh.
I was like, Lionel, no, you have to get this other shirt on, bro. Like, they can kick you out. And then after a while, he kept approaching the security guy. I was like, Lionel, stop going up to him because now you just, like, he just is keeping an eye on you now. Like, and he was watching him the whole night.
Because I couldn't believe him. I was like, are you really going to be a prick in this suit? Like, you don't have to be this serious because you got a suit on with a blazer with a t-shirt. You don't have to be serious based on that. Like, I just want to rock. Y'all should be happy that I'm in this.
Right.
Body out.
But that's what motherfucking San Antonio get you. True.
Oh, for real. That's what going on San Antonio gets you, for real.
Looking like they bougie out here. I be in that bitch with Crocs on. Stop playing.
No, and it be like such a scene.
We're gonna get up out of here for the night. Y'all.
Okay.
Overpower us with music.
We gonna leave.
Well, bye, y'all. I guess that's it.
Right,
Bye.
cut the fuck off.
Yeah, we can get out of here for the night. But hold on, we gonna leave with. We got some more Yunté for
You
y'all
done told
tonight.
us already.
I know, I did. We got some more Yunté for y'all. Yunté, let them know where they can find you at. One more time, my guy.
I mean, on all socials, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, at Yunté OU, YUNTEOU. Again, that's Yunté OU. You can find me on all platforms: SoundCloud, Apple Music, YouTube, Your Mama Radio, you name it, at Yunté, YUNTE. Hey, run up the streams. Let's go.
I'm
Run
gonna
up
be
the
streaming.
stream.
Oh yeah, DNG out now. DND out now.
We're gonna have to have you back on the show to talk about your time in Oklahoma because that's such a terrible state.
I hate
and
it.
I spent a lot of time in Oklahoma, so we're gonna have you back on
Like, have you held?
to shit on it because we got a member of the show that lives in Oklahoma. She's from there and she lives there. Her name is Amber. So we got to have you on the show to shit on Oklahoma because it's a horrible state.
I got you.
Yeah, we got to have you back on to shit on that state.
But
we're gonna leave you. This is a track called Heaven. This is his mama's favorite track, god damn it. So his mama liked the song, so y'all better like the song. We out of here for the night, man. Y'all tap in with us tomorrow. Tomorrow. Next week, we got Shody Mo is on here tonight. God damn it. How impressive is that for y'all, man? OG of the show. Shout out to Torian for getting out of bed and coming on the show tonight, man. We thank y'all. Shout out to Yunté for kicking it with us in school suspension tonight, man. We definitely appreciate you, my guy. We're going to get up out of here with this track for tonight. Peace. We'll holler at y'all.
This is the death of now accepted. Mama just started stressing. Taxes keep getting collected. This is the real reception. I just keep second guessing. Switching on my profession. When I'ma learn my lesson. These women got me stressing. Yeah. But I start kissing women. Yeah. When I get close to the heaven. Yeah. When I get close to the heaven. When I get close to the heaven. No.
I stop chasing these women when the earth no longer keeps spinning. And my heart slow down, I can't make a sound. Shit, I guess my life will be finished. And I stop catching the eyes of these women. Need to take it back to the beginning. To when the smiling sun stopped grinning. And the skies go dark, then came the spark. And the moon come out, it's a brand new start. And the love lost, no more broken hearts. All the shit that used to make me sad. All the shit that used to make me mad. All the feelings that I used to want will come to light when I light this blunt. That gets me close to heaven. That gets me close to heaven. I'm getting close to heaven. I'm getting close to heaven. I'm getting close to heaven.